You're still watching SABC News, and we continue with our special coverage this week of the passing of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. Now, more than 80 ANC NEC committee members have been at the home of the late struggle icon earlier today to pay their last respects. And our reporter Manqoba Mchunu has been there, and he joins us now from Orlando West to give us an update. Manqoba, thanks very much for joining us. I know it's been a busy time and a busy week for you, but it seems that the numbers of people, despite the rain, are still coming through to that iconic house.
Well, certainly, Peter, rain or no rain, and certainly it's not deterring any of these mourners that have gathered here outside the home of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. They're still at it 4 days later, saying that this is the way that they remember Umama for being part of the struggle, and they've been singing struggle songs from Monday after the news that Mama had died had broke. And of course, they say they will remain here until Mama is buried. And of course, we've also seen several parties coming also to pay their tribute. And standing just on my left here, I see the union, the National Union of Mine Workers, who have also come here to pay tribute. And of course, they're saying that some of their leaders will also be making their way here to come and offer some words of encouragement to the family during this trying time. And of course, we also saw several political parties coming through as well, including the NFP, which was here about an hour ago, visiting the family as well. And we managed to speak to the national chairperson of the NFP, Maliake Shelembe, and this is what he had to say.
Start by saying, on behalf of the leader of the National Freedom Party, the president, VZ Kamakwaza Msibi, and on behalf of the NEC of the NFP and the entire leadership of the NFP, we are here today, to express our condolences to the family as we have been inside. And it is important that one, stated clearly that we are so happy the manner we have been welcomed when we came inside, and the manner, the arrangement for people when they are coming here. But when the news came that such a leader has passed on, the leader of the party was so shocked and was very saddened by such, happening, to her. And also she said we must express, her words of condolences that Mama Winnie Mandela, being the leader that has shown throughout the country that she is determined to see South Africa, being taken away from what we call the apartheid system government. And the way she has worked, the way she has gone out, and she was tireless in making sure that the role of a woman in the country is recognized. And well, if we look to the leader of the NFP, she used to say when we were having a gathering that she has learned a lot from Mama Winnie Mandela. And she used to say she's like, the role model to her, the way, she was doing for the people. And we also, being the young people, if we look what he has done fighting the oppressive government, and we are so happy that the contribution she made, it made a big difference, in terms of our country development, in terms of fighting the racial discrimination, all those things. So surely, in short, we are here to say sorry to the family. And we are hopeful that Almighty God will be able to strengthen them in these times of difficulties as they continue.
And of course, that being the national chairperson of the NFP, also bringing some words of condolences to the family. Just a few minutes ago, the car of the struggle icon, Mama Sophie de Bruyn, also left the house. But of course, she was not able to speak to us due to the rain. And of course, we've been seeing a lot of activity here by the gate. And as more people come, dignitaries come, there's plenty of them going inside now. I just spotted the former mayor of Johannesburg, Park Stawu, who's also made his way inside to the family. And of course, coming back for the second time this week. We saw him also earlier during this week after the news had broken out. And of course, various political parties, including the EFF as well as the DA, have also been making their way on Tuesday, also offering their words of condolences. Church members and church groups also coming here. The Khabula group also just left a few minutes ago. And certainly we've heard also that later on, the class of 1976 is also expected to make its way here to the family to come and pay tribute to Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela.
Manqoba, speaking about condolences, the book of condolences that was signed by the Deputy President and the NEC members, and the public were invited to start signing in there. Has that process continued? I know that they've been challenged a little bit by the rain.
Well, Peter, yes, this morning we saw some of the public members signing that book, and we saw also some of the prominent figures who had come here to come and visit the family also take time to go and write messages of condolences for the family. That including, of course, COPE leader Muziwa Likota, who also we filmed writing his message to the family. But of course, that book was taken away a few minutes ago due to the rain that had started. And of course, at this stage, as I'm talking to you, that book is not here because the rain keeps coming and going. And so at this stage, that book has been taken inside and will be taken out again once the rain has finally subsided. But certainly people are still here, mourners saying that they certainly want to send their messages through to the family in this trying time.
All right, Manqoba, we're going to leave it there for the time being, but thanks very much indeed for that update, and we'll cross back to him a little bit later on just to see what else has been going on.